What is steez? How does one become steezy? Why does one need steez? What came first, the trick or the steez? Steez. Steez Madden. Oh shit, you can see me? Oh yeah, I forgot. I got a green screen last month, and I remember that I don't show my face on this channel. I'm pretty sure for some of you this is like a face reveal. But for me, no, I'm just trying some stuff out. And that explains why I'm so sleep deprived. Looks like I've been on Adderall for the past 6 days. But maybe now I can convince you guys that I'm a way better skater than I actually am. And now I might be able to get some of those skate park babes because they think that I have YouTube clout. Anyway, I'm not sure if this is here to stay or not. I'm just gonna try it out, see how it goes. But anyway, back to the video. Steez. What is it? How does one acquire steez? And why do skaters love it so damn much? Well, according to the greatest source of knowledge on this earth, the Urban Dictionary, steez is defined as a unit of measurement to determine the amount of fly that one has. Or in more simple terms, the combination of the words style and ease, meaning that you have style with ease. And in skateboarding, steez refers to just one of the many styles of skateboarding that you can have. I guess technically anything could be referred to as steezy, but today I'll be talking about the Instagram skate style steez. For example, look at this kickflip from Nyjah. Looks like a pretty standard kickflip, right? I mean, if anything, it could be called a perfect kickflip, like the one that you can do with your character in Skate 3. But then, look at this kickflip. While it is still technically a kickflip, there's that extra little bit of Ric Flair drip on it that makes it look so much better. Although Nyjah's kickflip is technically perfect, this kickflip is honestly just more fun to watch. Its certain little imperfections make it more appealing and interesting to see, and that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is steez. Now, let's be real, I know why you're all here. You wanna know how you can get some of that sweet, voluptuous steez. That almighty steez 30. But unfortunately, there isn't exactly one single trick that all pro skaters hate to simply acquire steez. But that does not mean that there aren't things that you can do to improve your style on your skateboard and make you look better while you ride. So let's get into it. Most importantly, and first off, obviously, is going to be practice. The more that you practice your tricks, the more confident you'll get while you're doing them, and over time you'll eventually develop your own steez, and you will look good on your board in your own way. This is the ultimate way to get steez. You just develop your own style over time. There really isn't any tricks to it, you just get good. But that still does not disqualify the fact that even if you can land your kickflips every single time, if they look like rocket ships taking off every time you do one, most people will not think of it as steezy. And if you're self-conscious about what other people think about your skateboarding, just like everybody else, then you gotta have the steez that all the skaters like, obviously. And let's be real, I know you did not click on this video to hear me say get good and eventually you'll have good style. You don't want good style, you want the steez. You saw a video from SteezyClips420 on Instagram and you thought, damn, I want to skate like that. Well, as somebody that has probably the worst skateboarding style on YouTube, let's be real, I got you covered. So a big question everyone's asking is how do you get that steez like those trendy Instagram skaters? Those are right now the apex predators. Those are the fucking top dogs of the skate game right now. Do you see these views? Do you see this? They got the trap music, they got the cool edits, they got everything. You want to be like that. Trust me, I want to be like that. But not everyone can. So how do you get that steez like all those trendy Instagram skaters? I know everybody wants to know. First things first, you gotta drop a knee like you're proposing when you land a trick. Listen, I don't make the rules here, but over-exaggerating yourself bending your knees will make every trick you land look a lot more stylish, even if the rest of your skating looks like complete dog shit. So use it as much as you think is necessary, but remember, it will not make up for a complete lack of skill. Another thing that will greatly improve your steez is wearing clothes that make you feel steezy and making you feel more confident, furthermore improving your skateboarding confidence, improving your skills, making you look better on the board. Now, I have talked about this already in a few videos on my channel, so I'm not going to go into it in depth because you've probably seen this already. I don't want to get too repetitive, although, most of my videos are repetitive as fuck already. But, just think about it. If you're wearing some old cum-stained sweatpants and a t-shirt that you've had since you're 10 years old versus some, Dior pants and some Ski or Die merch, shameless plug, what do you think you'll feel more comfortable skating in? Well, if you're anything like me, obviously the cum-stained pants. But ultimately, however you feel about yourself will be reflected into your skateboarding. So for some people, riding around in fresh clothes is something that's very important to feeling good. And if you feel just fine riding around those cum-stained sweatpants, well, who am I to judge? More power to you. Well, how could I judge myself, you know? A few more things that you've probably heard in this channel multiple times already is you gotta loosen your trucks like Ray J loosened Kim Kardashian. Loosen your trucks and go faster. Now, I don't mean loosen your trucks and pull up like Marty McFly Williams.
So what's your name?
Marty McFly Williams.
And what are you about to do?
I'm about to bomb this Master Hill.
That is a sure way to pull up to the hospital with your homies. Definitely not lit. But what I mean by that is loosen up your style and be more fluid when you skate. And having looser trucks and going faster will definitely help you achieve that. But I do not recommend this for complete beginners. You will probably end up like Marty McFly. Now that we got the basics out of the way, let's get into the more specific tricks. A way to make your ollies look way better is by doing a boned ollie or a tweaked ollie. Basically, once you've already learned the motions of an ollie, you can make it way better by bringing your back foot up and kicking your front foot forward, kind of like you're doing a karate kick. This will result in your board being kind of tweaked out, you know, just like this. Basically, it just makes it look better. Now, I recommend learning these off of a pyramid at a skate park or a small ramp or something that will just give you a little bit of air, because these do take up more time when you do them, more than a regular ollie at least. And yes, pros and good skaters can do these off of flat, but if you're learning, I think it's a bit easier to have a bit more air time just so you get used to it while you're doing it. Although it is not required, you can still do it on flat if you're just a badass. Same thing with kickflips. Tweaking out your kickflips will make them look way better. These are similar to the ollie where you want to bring your back foot up and your front foot more forward like you're doing a karate kick. And for the kickflip, you have to drag your foot further down on the nose of the board to make the nose pitch down more. And there's almost an infinite amount of ways that you can make each one of your tricks look a lot better. And this obviously goes beyond ollies and kickflips. You can do it for almost every trick. So look up some tutorials for the specific trick that you want to learn how to have more style in, and you're probably going to be greeted with a lot of tutorials. Now, a commonly overlooked thing that a lot of people don't realize will actually improve their style a lot is actually finding specific people's style that you like, and then recording yourself and seeing what you can do to achieve that style. Now, everyone has a slightly different way of doing their own tricks. And yes, you will develop your own style over time. But sometimes if you just see something that's so cool and you get so inspired by it, it's honestly better just to try to copy it, and you'll probably end up pretty close to what they have, except it'll be slightly different in your own way. And if you're looking to edit your skateboarding clips and upload them with music and whatnot, you know, try to get that trendy Instagram skater vibe, well then the best tip for that is to listen to the music that you will edit your footage to while you skate. It is no doubt that music can influence the way that you want to do things. If you're listening to Initial D Eurobeat, you want to drift your car. If you're listening to Sosa, you just want to fight people. And when you listen to Marvin's Room, you get flashbacks to getting rejected by your crush in 6th grade. So it makes sense to listen to the same music you're going to edit your clips to while you're skating. It'll get you in the right vibe, and you'll have your skateboarding match the music, ending up in the whole clip just coming together way better. Now keep in mind, while some of these tips can improve your style almost instantly for some of you, steez is something that takes years to develop. Everybody will have their own awkward stages throughout skateboarding as they learn their new tricks. And everybody will have a slightly different style. Although there are definitely specific ways to do tricks to have more style, such as tweaking out some of your flip tricks. But steez is more about the style of your skateboarding overall. There isn't a single style that is superior to another style. And while some people may like one style of skateboarding, there will be other people that like something completely different. And that is what makes skateboarding so great. There's pretty much an infinite amount of ways to express yourself within it. Anyway, that is all I have for today. I know it's a slightly shorter video than usual, but I've been having a busy week, alright? My homie's getting married. YouTube gave me a copyright claim. Sorry, not a copyright claim. They gave me a guideline strike. YouTube, what is going on? I'm gonna have a video about that releasing in a few days. And as for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.